Alright, what's happening everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. So for a while now, I have been using the Spider-Man controller that you can see right here, and I don't want it to go bad, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get myself the Astro Bot controller. And then the Astro Bot controller took forever to ship. It didn't ship in time. And I happened to see that there was a Concord controller. Now, say what you want about Concord, okay? The game, probably the biggest failure in the history of video games. Just an absolute flop. But that controller is fire. But so is the Astro Bot. And I've started playing Astro Bot, okay? This game right here, Astro Bot, absolutely incredible. Absolutely adore it. And this is the big Xbox guy, right? So I can't decide. I couldn't decide. I decided to buy that one. I was convinced I was going to bring this one back. Then I saw this one, okay? And I guess I just have to have both. But here's the thing. I'm not going to want to use either one of them, especially the Concord controller, because I have a feeling it's going to be even more of a collector thing now that you can't get the game. But Astro Bot, this game is just absolutely pure joy. And we're going to go ahead and start off with the Astro Bot controller because, yeah. So, the Concord controller, as last I saw, was still available on PlayStation Direct. But it's $5 more. But also, PlayStation just raised the price of all their controllers $5. So, you know, there's that. These are terrible controllers, by the way. Like, as far as actual controllers are concerned. Jesus, this does not want to come out of the box. Oh my god, what did they do? Dude, listen, it's like the worst packaging I've ever experienced in my life. It does not want to come out of the box. I'm using two hands here. This is absolutely atrocious. Like, it will not come out. Like, they want you to ruin the box. It's stuck in there. Like, listen, I'm pulling as hard as I can. It will not come out of the box. That was pathetic. Literally the worst. This packaging sucks. Holy cow. Packaging was never like this, okay? This is new packaging, and I'm assuming this is some, like, no plastics kind of thing. Like, I know you take it out of the box once, and most people aren't concerned with trying not to wreck the box like I am, but holy crap, that was honestly the worst packaging ever. It just did not want to come out. Now I'm worried because I'm really trying to keep... I like to keep my packaging in case I do ever want to sell them. Even though they're open and used, there's still a market usually. Oh my god. This is so ridiculous. The way that I'm struggling just to open a box. Alright. Now that all that's out of the way, oh my god. Oh wow. Dude, even the frickin'... It doesn't even want to come out of that. Okay. Sheesh. Alright, so this controller is very different from a regular DualSense, right? This right here is very glossy, and then you got these little eyes right there, which is kind of cool. All the way he lights up. I mean, obviously he's not connected. Calling it key. This is a cool controller. You know, I love... The thing I do like about the DualSense controllers is they do look really nice. You know, a little Astro Bot right here on the back. Plain triggers. I mean... Would the triggers have been cooler if they were blue? Probably. This is like almost like a car finish. Like, it's not like a pure blue, like a solid blue. It's got like a... I don't know how to describe it, but you know, if you ever look at like the finish on a really nicely painted car, it's got like that kind of like texture, not texture, but like spottiness to it, like almost like a galactic look. Alright. I mean, this is a nice controller, all right? The box sucked. I don't know why I struggle so badly to get it out of that box. But like, man, the packaging was terrible. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with this one. Again, oh wow, it's double sealed, which I kind of hate. I'm tempted to leave this one in the box. I don't know if it's ever gonna be really worth anything, but you know, that's the weird thing about these controllers. They're so nice, but they're also so expensive, and I just don't like to have the nice ones, the collectible style ones. You know, you almost don't want to use them. And that's where I'm at with my Spider-Man controller. Let's see if we can get this one out a little less issue. All right. This one came out much easier. I'm just going to take it out off screen real quick. Obviously, it comes with a little manual. Sorry. They definitely changed the packaging on these controllers. And I'll bet it's, and I respect it, okay? Like, obviously using less plastics is a big deal. And I'm positive it has something to do with that, okay? So, respect. Of course, I put those back in the box all nicely. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's get this one out of the way for a second. Light in here. Alright, so this one is like, alright, the texture on this one, like, this is cooler. And this is like a glossy, like, plastic piece. It actually, like, sticks out a little bit more right there. You can actually kind of see the way that blue is. And this is, look, this is very retro. It fits the art style of, you know, Concord. It says Concord right in the back. So, like, look, it's a nice controller. I mean, $85. There was a point where I collected controllers. I do not want to get back into that. But this is really nice. I really like this one. And I would actually love to know what you guys think about these two controllers. Which one, if you could only have one of them, and I understand saying that the game doesn't necessarily matter, doesn't matter, because obviously the game does kind of matter. But if you could only have one of these two controllers, which one would you pick? I thought for sure my choice was going to be the Concord controller, but now I don't know. That Astro Bot is really nice, and I was really worried the Astro Bot would get really dirty, like where you put your hands a lot. But it's like it feels like it's like not gonna take your fingerprints. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a glossy, like it's different from those two controllers, or even the Spider-Man controller, right? It's a different material. Like, this feels like a premium experience for a themed controller. Not that the other two don't, but there's something different about this one, and I like it. And I think because Astro Bot has such like a personal like effect for me, like there's something personal, there's an attachment because I really enjoy the game. I think there's something more about that I really like. And the packaging on this one is actually really nice. You got some of these characters whose names I didn't bother learning. And then, you know, you got that there on the background, which is cool. And then there's that big guy who has a name. Wasn't worth learning. But anyway, those are the two newest controllers for the DualSense 5 for PlayStation. Be nice if they had better battery life. I know a lot of people deal with stick drift. I've never. Listen. I know stick drift, but on the DualSenses, maybe I just changed them out enough that I just don't get it. But I've not really experienced a lot of stick drift myself. But like everybody I know does. Stop throwing your controllers. All right. Anyway, these are available now. I got that one at Best Buy. That one from PlayStation Direct. I don't know if they're going to take these off now that the game is offline, but I don't know. I got the controller, and anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you.